Welcome, students. Today we are going to learn about Basketful of Moonlight in a different way. In our exam, we are asked to write the appreciation of the poem, and you have to identify the figures of speech used in this poem. So, first of all, let me tell you about the appreciation of this poem. The name of the poem is Basketful of Moonlight. The author of the poem is Sunil Sharma. There is no rhyming scheme in this poem, so you can write either there is no rhyming scheme or it is a verse without rhyme. Then the central idea of the poem. Here in this poem, a child he demands some seeds of moonlight to the moon so that he could sow them by the sides of the path, and in the light of those moons, small moons, his father may come home early and tells him the bedtime stories. So this is the central idea of the poem. Then the special feature of the poem is it is translated from Dogri language, and three figures of speech are used in this poem. The first one is apostrophe, the second one is repetition, and the third one is alliteration. So this much you have to write in your figures appreciation of the poem. Then let's learn about the figures of speech used in this poem. What is apostrophe? Apostrophe is a figure of speech sometimes represented by an exclamation such as "Oh." The writer or speaker using apostrophe speaks directly to someone who is not present or is dead, or speaks to an inanimate object. It means when you speak somebody which is non-physical. For example, the concept like God. We have not seen God, but we believe that there is God, and we speak to the God. In the first poem, the teenager is praying to the God, that is apostrophe. Here also, moon. Moon is an inanimate object, it is a non living object, but the poet considers it as a human being and speaks with the moon. So, such figures of speech is called apostrophe. Then the second figure of speech is alliteration. When alliteration is derived from Latin's latera, it means letters of alphabet. It is stylistic device in which number of words having the same first consonant sound occurs close together in a series. Here small moons of light. Small, the sm sound is repeated here, or snakes and scorpions. Yes sound is repeated there. So these two lines, they show us alliteration. When same sound is repeated in following letters, or it comes close together, we use alliteration. For example, food and fun, first sound is repeated. So such examples are there. So this is alliteration. Then there is third figure of speech in this poem, and that is repetition. When a word or a line is repeated, we call it a repetition. Here small moons, this small word is repeated to show the emphasis and To enhance the beauty of the language, sometimes poets use or repeats the word. It is a repetition. So these are the three figures of speech used in this poem. Today we learnt about the appreciation of the poem and the poetic devices or the figures of speech used in this poem. Thank you very much.